this was something that really captivated me. And here I understood the secret of the Sukkot, the foundation, the secret of the Sukkah, that the Sukkah implies about the new world, which I actually build out of the waste of this world. What is the waste of barn and winery that you build the sukkah out of? The barn and winery is what a person eats in this world, by which he nourishes himself, provides for himself by. So, if a person, aside from eating what he needs in order to exist, if he pays attention to the waste of this world, that usually doesn't pay any attention to things that aren't that interesting for my body, for my ego, but that exist in this world in a way that as if they exist next to us, but we pay no attention to them because they're not important enough. Yeah, that's called waste. Waste is something not important enough for me. Yeah. That I don't consider as the gist. If I take this waste and I raise it above my head, I can build the new world out of it. The new world. So what is the waste? Everything that I build in this world comes out of self-love, because I love myself, because I want to succeed in life, because I want to make a better life for myself, a good, safe life where I'm in control of everything, so that I and my children will advance and develop and so on, and a person is drawn to it, and that's the main thing, and that is the barn and winery where we build ourselves. And the waste, these are things like love of others, bestowal, giving, things that don't seem important to my ego. And if I pay attention, I can notice that my world actually consists out of the important things which I draw closer to my ego, and the non-important things are those that my ego rejects. So, if I invert it, that the non-important things, let's suppose that I imagine these things as important, and those that are important, I'll actually reject them. What will I get then? And it's a wonder that by this attitude, I can build an entirely different world. I have seen an upside-down world, a spiritual world. That actually what's important for me isn't really important. Not what's important for me, but for my ego. We have to emphasize that. And then I build an upside-down world, an opposite world. And then I start living in it. Let's suppose that we will live according to this new opposite attitude. What's not important, I'll relate to it as something important, and what's important, I'll relate to it as something non-important. Is it possible or not? Our nature, the environment, of course, will resist it. But really, there is such a possibility, because all in all, I exist in something very limited. I have a special, specific attitude towards things in this world that are important for my egoistic nature, and only. As if half, or maybe more than half of the world, I don't know, I reject and don't want to accept these things. I don't build anything out of them. I don't want for them to exist. And therefore, there is a big question here. Well, it's maybe a bit philosophical, that actually I'm disregarding a vast part of reality here. That because I pay no attention to it, I automatically cancel it and it becomes unseen. It doesn't exist, as if it doesn't exist because I pay no attention to it. But it's simply because I really reject it. And from childhood, from birth, that I got used to it this way, I see it as non-existent. I don't even see that it doesn't exist, because maybe there are thousands of other things right here or in general, and I don't see them and don't feel them. We see it on our different optical errors, that we see what's important and we don't see what's not important. What serves me? Yeah, you can look it up on the net. You'll see that there are plenty of such visual effects, that suddenly you see this and you don't see that, and you suddenly see this smaller, this bigger. You can see this small, but it's actually that big, or it could be that big, but you see it that small. It all depends on my attitude, on my distortion. And therefore, here there's a maybe very special new approach. Can I change my view of the world and what's waste for it to be the main thing for me, that I raise it above the head, which is what the sukkah symbolizes. And what's opposite isn't important, that I leave my apartment, I leave what I have, I don't care. I move to that small shack I built that's made out of waste, and it symbolizes that I also want to reach a different kind of reality, a new reality that's hidden from us, that now, through an inner effort, a new attitude, that I'm making an effort to make it important, I start appreciating this new reality, and I really want to go into it. This is what the sukkah symbolizes.